Welcome back, everyone, to another Earthbound Super Series. We are in round 3 of the Swiss brackets for the Boogey Tent tournament. We've got Crimson Green and JSR. And we are going to go ahead and get these guys rolling. And it looks like Crimson Green may have been a few seconds off, maybe even just a second on his timer, but shouldn't, hopefully, be that big of a deal. So welcome, everyone. We've got these two runners who I am checking real quick. They are both 1-1 right now, so one of them is going to be 2-1 at the end of this. And that means that they will have a very likely shot at getting into the bracket play. The person that goes 1-2 after this still has a good shot. We're taking in just about every 3-2 person and a few 2-3s, so the loser is definitely not out of it, but we will get them going. Yeah, Crimson, I thought that you were a second or two off, so I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, sir. Alright, out of bed. Are both runners going to be getting the bat? Yes, they are. Everyone has to get the bat, but you can choose to get it later if you would like. Now they're making the way up to Pokey. Not really much here. Even if you have a bad walk and you get stuck on something, you're going to lose maybe half a second. So not really too much to worry about right now. Oh, and just as I say that, JSR hits a tree, gets stuck for about half a second. So it looks like Crimson Green has a PB, or at least what's showing on his timer is a 110. I think that's a 120 for JSR, but that doesn't sound right to me. JSR had a 120 and a 124. Oh, maybe it is. I think JSR is a little bit of a newer runner for Earthbound, so I would not be surprised if a PB comes in this match. Wake up in the middle of the night to a very annoying knock. A knock that we all do when we go to a door. Dun 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 dun. I guess in the speedrun you cut that off midway through. I've heard this too much. Talk to Pokey, talk to Mom, change out of your PJs, start your adventure. Crimson Green going in front of the couch. JSR doing the same. And now we get to see what Darkonet has for us. We've got dogs, crows, and snakes. We have to handle each one of the three a little bit differently. Crimson Green gets the snake. Gets the snake behind the tree, so easy for him. JSR had a snake as well, thought that the snake would get stuck on the tree, but the snake actually wrapped around, so having to do a little bit of stuttering. CrimsonGreen running from a dog. JSR deciding, I'm just going to restart the whole area and see what I get this time. A snake that you have to set her still, otherwise he will come down with you. Yep, just like that. CrimsonGreen hoping the crow is stuck, and it is. JSR doing the same. Alright, we both got through the 100% spawn plate area. Ooh, JSR almost getting into the snake fight. I think he's going to make it out okay, and he does. CrimsonGreen making it up to Picky first, with a talk to Picky time of about 5:20, plus or minus a second or two for the late timer. And JSR right behind him at 5:28. JSR doing a little bit of a pokey pull. If you don't know what that is, you can see Buzz comes out of the meteorite, goes to Pokey first, and then back to Ness. So you know, just moving Pokey a little bit closer saves fractions of a second. It's really not a big deal, but I like to say it is. It is a big deal. Why does Liar not help this poor lost child out? Well, he's got other things on his mind. Like lying and exaggerating. I would assume both of these runners are going to walk down and get the bread roll. Healing item we'll use in the next area. Crimson does. And JSR does. Excellent. So now we've got the Starman fight, which is a auto fight and pray that it's good RNG. Hoping that Buzz takes him down in 2 attacks. And also hoping that Starman doesn't do fires. Those are the longest animation. So, oh, a defend already, and a charge forward, that's good. JSR, what are you about to get? Okay, so they both have at least 1 fire now. JSR also hitting for over 100, that's good. Another on guard, and wow, that is a great fight for Crimson. 740 Starman time. JSR getting a little bit more of an average time, but I think... I'm not sure if it's still a 2-cycle or not. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-cycle. But looks like an 804. So it's still really close, about 25 seconds apart. Definitely not anything that would be detrimental for the rest of this run. How's everyone in chat doing tonight? What's up, Gamer Freak, Rizu, Brash? How's it going? I got a fight against Brash and EBSS on Monday, 2 days from now. I apologize for the dropped frames on JSR's side. It looks like it is on JSR's, because mine's still doing well. What's up, Maladroid, Airfram, everyone in chat? Yeah, so our sync is way off at the moment, so I apologize for that. But we'll focus on Crimson Green, going down to the main city of Onett, getting a snake, deciding to just despawn it. Otherwise, not too bad. Airfram with the validation on both sides. Yeah, JSR is about 20 seconds behind, and then on my restream about 40 additional seconds behind. So. Exchange your Mr. Baseball cap for a regular baseball cap. Get the T-ball bat and the cup or cheat bracelet, excuse me. And then head down to the Sharks. Alright, let's see if I can catch up JSR now. I'm just gonna refresh his page and pray that that didn't mess up how I had that set up. Alright, y'all get to enjoy his ad now. Okay, Crimson Green got a Pogo 1 fight, that is planned. Hopefully taking him down in 3 hits. Oh, and he has 1 HP left. It's a 4 turn, but okay. Still okay. Getting through it's always my preference. I'm not really caring that much about whether or not I do it with ease or with difficulty, as long as I don't die from it. Ooh, so as penance for the 4-turn Pogo 1 fight, we had a 2-turn Pogo 2 fight. That's very good. Yes Man Jr. shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just 2 quick hits, hopefully. Yeah, all good. Crimson Green will heal before Frank. I would assume with the bread roll. There we go. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Hero. Appreciate it. You're gonna heal every time after Frank. Oh, okay. Crimson Green's already wanting to be a little more aggressive. Not healing every time. And that's what happens, unfortunately. I know you get hit for 9 HP from Frank and you're like, okay, I've got this. I'm good. And then the 2 brandishes back to back just immediately do that for you. So he gets to start back at his house, heal with Mom, and get a Fuzzy Pickle photo. Meanwhile, JSR has made it through both Pogo 1 and Pogo 2, is fighting Yes Man Jr. Where you say, Fuzzy Pickles! Alright, let's see how JSR does with Frank. 13 HP. Frank has 63, so hopefully it's about 5 hits. So JSR is healing after every turn. Miss. Gotta love those. I think we've done 3 hits. 4. He should be 1 away. And Frank is down for JSR. And Crimson Green is back in the Frank fight. Alright, I think that might have been the first hit he put on Frank. So 1 of about 5. 2 of 5, I think. Maybe 3. JSR just ate his last burger on Frankenstein, which, oh, now he got a good smash there. Because it's possible he would run out of healing items. He was 1 hit away from possibly not making it. A 1408 Frankenstein. Meanwhile, Crimson Green is through Frank. Now starting Frankenstein. So if anyone doesn't know, Frankenstein does every other attack is a wasted attack, wasted turn, and then the other ones can be either a light hit or heavy hit, about 15 or about 30 damage. So if you just keep that in mind, you can kind of do your healing. You can kind of stagger it. That works in a way that the attacks are coming and then you're healing the attacks immediately. And Frankenstein is down. So, JSR 1408, Crimson Green 1546, about a minute and 40 apart. So that death, like Brash had said, that death was roughly 2 minutes of time penalty to Crimson Green. Definitely not one of the... There's definitely worse in the Boogey run. Ant, Strong, and Car Painter are all about 4 to 5 minute time losses, so... Hopefully that's the only one that Crimson Green has to go through. Meanwhile, JSR is going to get a whole bunch of burgers. Gonna empty out that bank account, all $133. Ooh, and do us... I don't know if this is a safety save. I would assume it's safety save rather than like a death warp plan. I think I'm getting too far ahead of myself. That's probably a safety save there. Crimson Green talking to the mayor from behind the desk. Let's see if I can get JSR's time a little better. Ah, there we go. Well, we missed why he went back to Frank. I guess he didn't heal? But, he's got all his burgers now, and he is heading towards the giant step. And Crimson Green is going to get money in burgers. JSR did not die. It was like 40 seconds of burger buying that I skipped through just now, so forgot to heal. Thanks, guys. Alright, we're looking for 22 slugs or similar sets. So here's the first 4-pack. Pretty good, pretty fast. Oh, he's getting hit for 5 damage on the defense, though. It's not the end of the world, just... Most of the time you'll come in there and only take 4 damage, so always have to think about life ups a little faster when I'm getting hit for 5. Offense up by 3, defense up by 1, so he should be good to only be getting hit for 4 damage from here on out. Both runners are in giant step, looking for their slugs. Yeah, at least he's one-shotting them. You are correct. At least he's one-shotting the slugs. They have 30 HP. If you don't have high enough offense, you could be in the 20s, which obviously prolongs the battle. You're taking 2 hits to down them instead of 1. JSR, after my heart, getting the skip sandwich in giant step. Crimson Green only getting hurt for 4. So I know we're a little behind on JSR's time now, but I think that Crimson Green may have just taken the lead. He's... Oh, no, I see that we're definitely very close to being tied. A lot of that time has been erased. Crimson Green got 2 fast slug packs that JSR spent a little more time looking for. Crimson Green's also got the setup ready. He's got the mouse stuck on the cliff. So that spawn plate that where the mouse is at, you can have either a mouse or a 4-pack of slugs. And if a mouse is already spawned, the spawn plate is still active, but it says I can't put a mouse there. I can only put a 4-pack of slugs. Makes things a little bit easier to respawn that plate over and over and actually get what you want. JSR getting the ability to fight some of these individually for an insta-win. That's very nice. So I think JSR just got 10 slugs. And I'm not sure what Crimson Green is fighting. If he gets a level up, that was 12. If not, it was 16. Okay, so he just had 12. Looks like JSR just found up to 14, while Crimson Green just found up to 16. But their timers are slightly off, so it's hard to say whether one of them is in the lead at the moment. Definitely close. Wow, Crimson Green finding a lot of slugs, so that's going to put him at 20. Gives him some options whether he wants to find a 4-pack or be able to fight, I don't know, maybe 2 mice or an Antoid pack. I don't recommend the Antoid pack at least, but at least he's got some options he can work with now. JSR finding another 4-pack as well. Or maybe a 3-pack. I don't know if the 4th one is there. Just didn't join. Crimson Green finding an Antoid to fight along the way. Antoids are risky. They hit for a lot, they life up, and they call for help. Luckily, not too much of that happened. And looks like Crimson Green's going to take on this mouse, and that'll get him to level 8. JSR might be at 22 with this as well. I'm not entirely sure. Offense up by 2. I already know that that is bad news for Crimson Green. Let me check JSR. JSR got a bomb! Throw away a hamburger and get the bomb. Very nice. So a bomb is a 1 in 128 drop, so it is quite rare. Basically the rarest odds of any item drop in the game. So going back to Crimson Green, he's got 23 offense when he got the +2, which means that he cannot auto-win against the single Antoids in the next part of this area. You're hoping for at least 24 offense, so you have that option. JSR's level 8, also 23 offense, so neither one of them will be able to one-shot the Antoids. Crimson Green having to stutter around them. JSR hoping to only have to fight the one enemy, but the mouse came running after. Luckily he had the rockin'. quick use of that. Alright, Titanic Ant. Lead with 2 Rockins, and heal if you get hurt. $110 is a really good rock and roll. They run from 40 to 120, more weighted towards the middle at 80. So 110 is great. And that did not work. Okay, well, easy come, easy go. Crimson Green's got to do about 120 damage by a bashing. That will take a little bit of time. Especially now that the ant has a shield up. Halving your damage from about 25 to about 12. JSR having a lot of slug fights along the way. Crimson Green getting, oh no, a smash. So you go in there with like 75 to 78 HP, and then the smashes come for usually 60 to 61. And it's not often you can do much about it. So unfortunate for Crimson Green, gives JSR a time to catch up. Oh, it was 2 smashes? I actually didn't see that. So JSR gets to try against Titanic Ant. Reminder that JSR also has a bomb, which is almost the equivalent of a rock and roll for one enemy. So if JSR to use that instead of having only 2 rockins, it would kind of feel like he has 3. I don't know if he plans on using it here or somewhere else. Kind of have an option, but definitely something to keep in mind here. Ooh, JSR, yeah, seeing that there was a second Antoid hiding under a pixel. Yeah, I hate that he got in that fight. I didn't see it either, but luckily he made good work of it. The Antoid never got to hurt him, and he's able to continue on. Alright, let's hope that JSR's fight against the Titanic Ant goes a little bit better. $57's pretty low, but again, we've got the bomb. If needed, we can call on it. 59's also low. Bomb's probably not going to be enough. He might be 1 hit away. No, he's 1 more hit away. JSR's definitely playing it a bit aggressively. But with that, Titanic Ant is down at 27-28 for JSR. Alright. Crimson getting attempt number 2 with Titanic Ant. I don't think Crimson bought any burgers. I'm not sure how many he had. I know he burned a few in the fight. He's gonna grab one here. Good stutters there. Oh, and you just spawn in, and then the Antoids are there. You don't even move. You get in that fight. I hate that spawn plate so much. Wow. A 2 Antoid fight that was done that fast with no damage. That was awesome. Alright, attempt number 2 for Crimson Green. It did not work. You've got to be kidding. That's 2 out of 4 Rockins that did not work for Crimson Green. So, and the shield, of course. We've got like almost 150 damage to do that we're knocking down 12 at a time right now. Alright, at least the shield's gone. That burger was terrible at 37. I don't know what burgers are supposed to heal, but I like them to be about 45 to 50. Magnet is good at the end of the fight. Don't want it at the beginning. Now that we've already used all our psychic points up, sure, absolutely, come magnet us. Ants down at about 30, I think it was. And I know Crimson Green is sighing a breath of relief. I definitely am. I did not expect the rest of that round to go as well as it did. I think that Crimson made some good choices there. So, glad that he is out of that. Meanwhile, JSR is fighting the cops. And a lovely miss on the cop. That's always great. And a smash. So the cops have 75 HP. You're trying to down them in 3 hits. And depending on who you ask is how you do the healing. My personal preference is under 55 is burger. Maybe under 35 or so is life up. I know kind of everyone plays that a little differently, but that's just kind of my rule of thumb. Especially when the cops are hitting 34 on the heavy hits. Normally you're hoping that the crushing chops are coming at you at like 27, 28. Alright, but he's made it through the 4 cops. Now he's got to fight Captain Strong. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of leading with a burger. Strong's got 140 HP, hoping to down him in 2 rockets. 72 is barely more than half. And the 2 submissive holds back to back. Having to burn all his burgers. Hoping for a 68. 79, that will do it. And a 32-26 O-net time for JSR. JSR is out. Looks like Crimson Green needed a few more burgers for the cops, so he's going to withdraw some more cash. And go ahead and do a safety save. Because he's looking back at the past 30 minutes of O-net and he's like, I need help. JSR gonna look through the trees, try and find that butterfly. Found him. That's one of 2 that he'll need along the way. I think JSR will pick up this burger here. Yes, he will. Wow, that is a lot of mushrooms for JSR. Still a lot of mushrooms. JSR is going to likely walk into the department store, withdraw some cash, and heal, or excuse me, save. Meanwhile, Crimson Green has started the cop fight. A lot of damage taken already on Cop 1. Already going through a life up. Ness, don't miss. My gosh. Cop 1 down. Cop 2. Leading with a bash. Now we'll, go with a burger. Going through a few burgers. Alright, Cop 2 down. Ooh, and a bonus burger. I forget what the chance of a cop dropping a burger. Maybe it's 1 in... I don't know if it's 1 in 8 or 1 in 16. Maybe it's even worse. I feel like it's one of those two, though. Chat, feel free to correct me. Cop 3 down. 1 more to go. A tech slug, how's it going? Alright, and Crimson Green now just has strong. I think his health... It wasn't full, I don't think. It was a 73, so... Okay. Probably want to heal. 64 is a bit low. Good job on the heal. We need... Whoa, 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 you did another life up! Oh no! I think that was an overmash on the down arrow. I think. Maybe he just thought the second rocket wasn't enough? Okay, strong down 36-49. We're just a little over 3 minutes apart for the two runners. But both runners are out of Onet. And JSR is in the tunnels between Tucson and PRV, which is quite well known for just having to sit there and despawn until all those sprouts are out of the way. So I know JSR still has one skip sandwich. I don't think he ever, yeah, I don't think he ever used it anywhere. So, I don't know if he plans on using that at PRV or somewhere else. We'll try and keep an eye on that. Finds his second butterfly. Crimson Green having to do one of the rare despawn from Tucson back to Onets. It's not often that I see that happen, but it does happen. JSR doing the Tucson Manip version of getting into Berglund Park, which is coming around the backside. Talking to Apple Kid. Alright, JSR is in the tunnels for his last time. That one... Yeah, I don't think you're going to despawn it through there. Unfortunately, gotta go through the door. That's the one that will fool you. You think you got it, but it's like just I don't know, a couple pixels too close. For some weird reason, the pencil-shaped statue was erased. Let's see how he does through PRV. Good first few spawn plates. Alright, good. Reminder, he has all the butterflies he needs. I don't think CrimsonGreen has any of them yet. Alright, now the spawns are starting to show up at the second half of this area. Yeah, Territorial Oak Lane for sure. Good that the last spawn plate was empty, though. Gets out of there at a 41-14. Oh! Cranky lady! Good job, CrimsonGreen, on getting her stuck on the bus stop sign. She looked extra cranky today. Right, JSR has bought the new upgraded bat and hat, and CrimsonGreen has got the pencil eraser, starting his way over to PRV. If I get quiet, I apologize. It's because I see ketchup cupcake topic in the chat, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? Alright, JSR is starting the shack fight. 2 cultists, 1 crow, 94 HP for the cultists. Hoping but not expecting that a rockin' can kill them in 1 hit. It does kill one of the cultists in 1 hit. Yeah, JSR, he's contemplating because his HP is extremely low. I do like the play where he's healing right now. Crimson found a butterfly just now. I did not know if that was his first or his last. The crow stole something. I didn't see what it was. Alright, shack fight down. Let's see how CrimsonGreen does in PRV. Try and despawn that diamond. I respect it. I think it would have been okay to try and go for it, but I respect the despawn. Ooh, JSR getting at least a fresh egg. CrimsonGreen finding his second and last butterfly. Oh, that's risky, but I like it. Ooh, in between a sprout and a tree, definitely having to despawn that tree a bit further away than you would like. And a bit more awkwardly, because you're trying to dance around the sprout at the same time. JSR starting the second cultist fight. Starts off as just one cultist, and hopefully it stays that way. But nope, they call for help. Ooh, but a lucky smash makes the fight a little bit easier. Meanwhile, CrimsonGreen made it through PRV. Looks like the time delta is about 4 minutes in JSR's favor. We'll see if that continues on through the rest of the run. JSR starting the car painter fight, which is a bit of a scripted fight. So hopefully he'll consider that when he needs to do certain healing items versus go on the all-out offensive attack. Oh, and he found a butterfly. I didn't catch that. So he's got 30 psychic points, 3 rockins available to use. And here goes the first one. 70 HP. Second one. Now, this third one might actually just get eaten because... Oh no, he outsped. Wow, very lucky there. Carpainter puts up a shield right there, and the Rockin' would have done nothing at that point. And Carpainter is down. 46, I think it was 18. Very nice, JSR. Good work. CrimsonGreen starting the shack fight. JSR is 3 minutes ahead of PB. Wow, excellent. I said it at the beginning of the match. I said 120. I would not be surprised to see a PB here, and so far so good. Alright. CrimsonGreen making good work, only having to use 1 rockin'. Crimson healing to full with a hamburger. JSR's got Paula in tow. So I know that Ness has, 73 HP right there. Not the end of the world, but we'll see what he wants to do as far as death warps. We gotta get back to Tucson now. Just gonna go with the tried and true mole death warp. Very nice. In the meantime, CrimsonGreen had a cultist call for help. Looks like his hits are not that strong at the moment. But with 11 HP, he downs the second cultist and gets to live for another day. And he also has 26 psychic points, so he'll be able to do 2 rockins. Despite the high HP, JSR had a pretty fast death warp, so that's good as well. $144 from the lightning. Alright, he has about 60 damage done now. And a rockin' did not work for the third time this match for Crimson Green. Crimson Green thinking about what turn he's even on. Alright, Car Painter down, 50-12. I think we're still at about a 4-minute delta between the two runners. You have to wonder, is like, Ness, I know that you can't hit anything, but how can you miss with your psychic attacks? 3 times! JSR talking to a strange man who was once on the roof of his house and just decided to jump down. That would not be me. I would take a ladder if I was even on top of my roof. Alright, so I think Crimson had like 40-some HP. He'll drop the bear in just a minute. We'll catch his HP there. Oh, sure, I would like to party with the guy that jumps off the roof. I just would not be the guy that jumps off a roof. Crimson heading towards PRV. Are we trying a, what, I think it's the half Vogler at this point? When you get the life noodles this point? I'm not sure. Drop the bear. 44 HP on Ness. Ooh, and we're gonna give some equipment to Paula. Well, there is a lot of spawns already down there. You're not gonna get around him. Alright. Tree and 2 sprouts. Alright. Not too bad. I mean, I know that Crimson probably wanted to try and get to the life noodles, but not too bad of a death warp otherwise. Oh! I've seen glitches, but that's only with the divide by 0 error. That was weird. Our time rift is definitely not breaking. It's fine. And I'm not breaking up with... Can y'all still hear me? No, did Crimson get the experience? So, he didn't kill anything. Like, that's the weird part. I'm in the shadow realm. Like, yeah, if you kill the... Or I guess if the tree explodes and that explosion kills you, then you get the simultaneous you lost the battle, you won. And then you get the experience divide by 0, but that's not what happened. So I'm not really sure. SD to SNES, but still, I don't understand. JSR on the party bus to Threed. I was so intrigued by that, I didn't realize if JSR did right side bus. Can anyone confirm? You think he did left side bus? I saw boring bus. Yeah, it goes around the dude on the right side. That's what we mean. That's the standard approach, but that's not the airframe approach, so don't tell airframe. Okay, thanks, text log. Enjoy the sounds of Runaway 5. Alright, JSR is starting the section with the best character, Jeffrey! Everyone give it up for Jeff. CrimsonGreen, no! You tried left, you got photo bus. Yeah, you did straight down bus. And then decided to do left afterwards. I love it. Alright. JSR getting the Holmes hat and the pop gun. And equipping them, which is something I did not do in my PB. which has haunted me for, I think, about 3.5 years now. Alright, now the objectively worst NPC in the game, Bubble Monkey. Gets to come with Jeff. Oh, JSR. Getting into the crow fight. Yeah, the crow, he's stuck on there the first time you walk by, but, the second time he's not. So, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to either despawn him or prepare for that fight. Crimson Green following some lady into a hotel. No problem here. I love it. That saves 5 minutes right there. Doing that no problem here check. Alright, GSR about to ride Tessie, so if anyone has the, if we're keeping score on who has the best phrase for MS Paint Beast, let's see it. Well, I guess we don't even have MS Paint Beast, so sorry about that, but, man, JSR is on an amazing pace compared to his PB. I would seriously hope he can keep it up. Oh, your PB is 114. Okay. MS Plain Bear? Two great scenes. A Jeff and a Tony versus a Jeff and a Tessie with something on top of Tessie that's unrelated. Don't need to know about that. MS Paint Jeff and Tony. Love it. I want to see that emote. Just everything mashed into one. Alright, JSR's got Brick Road ahead of him. Good despawn there. You move a little bit more to the left than you think you need to, and it prevents a 100% spawn plate gruff goat from ever spawning. Just walk around the trigger. It works every time. Alright, the 11 was not... Ooh, and the call for help even worse. So this fight can either go really smoothly or oftentimes really poorly. The good news is if we die here, we just go right back to where Tessie dropped us off. Not even that big of a time loss. I know that JSR is not liking it right now because he was hoping for a really strong PB. But the good news is he is still a good way in the lead. Attempt number 2 against the Protoplasm. And a miss. Thank you, Jeffrey. But the smash from Bubble Monkey might make this potentially a 2-turn. No, not quite. Up the 1 HP from Bubble Monkey, down to Proto 1. I would have considered that duck skip. Ooh, a green swirl on Crimson Green. Crimson Green swirl. Alright, duck is down for JSR. Oh, and a fresh egg. Another rare item. JSR has gotten all the rare items recently. We can see a 2-turn Proto if Bubble Monkey gets a smash and then Jeff hits fairly well. It is possible to do 2-turn like that. Oh, thank you for the raid. I don't think he got the boiled egg though. Alright, and with that, JSR is done with Brick Road. Meanwhile, we get to actually hear the amazing Tessie music on Crimson Green side now. Enjoy. MS, put me in coach, I'm ready to play. MS Kaka. I looked away and JSR was through room 1 of Pond Cave. So I guess that went well. Bye, Tessie. Until next EBSS race. Right, JSR making it not quite through room 3 of Pond Cave. Crimson Green trying to do, I won't say it's TAS only skip, but it's very close. It's like, I don't know, 1 in 500 or so that I see that skip actually work. And then we got the call for help, so we're fighting Proto B. Proto B attacked himself. Alright, fairly calm fight, not too aggressive. But JSR's out. The only thing left JSR has to worry about is the walk to Boogey and Boogey himself. Crimson trying to set up a duck skip. Yeah. That was close. That was close. Duck is down. Sometimes I actually even like fighting the duck because you get a whole lot more experience than you do on the protoplasms. Oh, Bubble Monkey, you're the greatest. JSR gets almost a 2.5 minute cutscene here. Crimson gets a cookie and is done with Brick Road. Crimson, realizing that Jeff's blood sugar was a bit low, decided to eat 2 cookies. You guys didn't know you had to worry about blood sugar in this game, did you? Crimson going to stutter the slug right there. The rat is stuck behind the burger. Rat can smell the meat. I looked away. How did we get in this fight? I'm not sure. Was Crimson trying to go for the burger? Oh, he was. Okay. Spare burger. Unfortunately, it cost him a fight, but still going. This is a bit of a scary stutter for me, because yeah, now you've got slugs on both sides of you, and that lag starts to really pick up, making the stuttering even harder. But kudos to Crimson for making it work. This third room is basically what you see. You just have to despawn until it's free. I did not mean to rhyme that, but enjoy the ride. JSR with the bad key machine locked door tech skip. Very nice. And Crimson Green is out of Pond Cave. Awesome there as well. There's the skip sandwich usage. Run over to the teddy bear and then run away with it. Good despawn for JSR, getting rid of the trigger trick kid. Alright. Going up against Boogey Tent. Oh, checking Jeff's HP a little low. Gonna give a life up to him. Boogey Tent's got 579 HP. Hoping to do all of that with a bottle rocket. He's going to go ahead and queue up the rocket and the freeze as well. Rocket should do about 80, 93. And that will do it. JSR is going to get out of here with like almost right at a 114 flat. And it's going to win the match. I believe that is a PB for him. So GG, great job, JSR. Don't know if it's going to be sub 114, should be right at that mark. I do not think it'll be sub 114. You got to get R to level 11. $114.06. Excellent work, JSR. Go ahead and mark that on the sheet. And that would be there. 114.06. And let's get that. Bring that over. Alright. Crimson Green is not out and definitely should not forfeit because his times are still being tracked, and the times can be used for tiebreakers to get into the brackets. And he still has a shot to do that, so let's keep going for Crimson Green. Bear wouldn't do that anyway, that's right. In the meantime, I'm going to look at our list and say, I don't know if anything is going to be restreamed at the moment, but we do have a match between Lord Taco and Jolsov tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And then Monday, November 1st, we've got a lot of matches. Looks like... Oh, wait, I missed one on... We've got 2 matches at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Lord Taco and Jolsov, Irving and K. Crace. And then Monday, we've got 4 matches, all happening between 6 and 10 Eastern. So I don't know if any of those will be restreamed at the moment, but definitely make sure to look into that. G chewed some bubblegum, but it wasn't very good. But now the door's unlocked. Okay, good move for coming out of the graveyard. Got the teddy bear. Alright, made it to Boogey. I think Crimson has reminded us a few times that his first match, the bottle rocket, did not do hardly any damage. I think it was like 117 or so. But this time it's 578, which is literally 1 HP less than Boogie Tent has. The Rockin' did more than enough. Boogie Tent is down. And GG's to Crimson getting out of here with a 118 despite all the trouble that you had in the very beginning of the match, especially in O-Net. GG's to both of our runners. Oh, JSR getting some trash text over there with the glitch in the tent. Alright, Crimson Green had a 1:18:14 on the timer. I think that we'll probably have to add about 2 seconds onto that. I'll check that after the stream. Should be around a 1:18:16 or so. You got a gold on Boogie. Good job, Crimson. I didn't even catch that. But yeah, great job to JSR, moving to 2-1. But again, Crimson Green being 1-2 is still in the race for the brackets. So good job both runners there. Thanks everyone for watching, and make sure to keep an eye out for future restreams of the upcoming matches we have tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday. Thank you guys so much, and have a good night. See you guys.